Slow fight tonight, so I doubt this will be any different. These gentlemen are eyeballing each other hard.
Both these guys making their second appearance here at the Tannery. Both of which victorious last time.
Jim, what would you say the differences are between fighting Muay Thai in a cage versus a ring?
Well, if you're brand new to it, you really aren't going to know much of a difference. If you fought in a ring and then all of a sudden you're put into a cage, the biggest difference is going to be right here. Right? The angles are different, and it just feels incredibly different when you're put on a cage. There's not as much give as there is with ropes. And especially when there's ropes, a lot of times you can push a guy off of ropes and catch him when he's coming out much more effectively. Can you hear? Wow, wild scramble here. Almost turning into an MMA fight. Both guys just throwing
I have to say,
wildly.
these fellas are mixing it up pretty good for a Muay Thai fight.
Now yeah, you see Nate Mann waving that one off. That not considered a Muay Thai trip. So you can sweep in Muay Thai, but you cannot grapevine the leg like Moses Lee just did. You see that a lot, amateur Muay Thai. It's very frantic, and the clinches. Wow, great deep kick.
Moses Lee taking big shots here and coming right back.
A lot of times the clinches end up in these wild MMA-like scrambles. You know, we saw both these guys last time they were here had a lot of this frantic energy, and they were able to withhold it more or less for
Absolutely.
3 rounds. Big shots from Cameron. You know, he told me yesterday he really wasn't, even though he got the victory last time, he wasn't pleased with his performance. He felt like he has a lot more to show. Oh, Moses turning his back,
Lee.
acting surprising.
A lot of clinch, a lot of punches being. Interested to see if there's any changes made by either fighter this round, or if they're just going to go straight head-to-head again like they did last round.
Moses choosing to stay in his corner, not meet him in the middle. Great teep kick by Cameron right into that lead hook.
Some heavy shots here, getting stumbled a little bit.
Hey, man, you better have your dancing shoes on. Wow, both guys content to stay in the pocket and throw.
Lee appears to be struggling to get some striking offense going here under the assault of Burton. He's landing some heavy, heavy shots here, Jim. Punches and kicks.
Yeah, not only throwing fast, but with a lot of volume. He's putting his strikes together. Really overwhelming Moses with some of these shots. You see Moses throwing a lot of singles.
Moses clipped him a little bit there, but Burton wisely clinched. We're seeing them tussle a little bit here, working for control, working to land some hard knees to the legs and body. And as you said, Jim, the fence has no give. You can't really lean on it or lean back. You're just kind of stuck. Nate Mann breaks him up, brings him back to the center.
Woo. Nice head kick from Cameron. And, you know, that headgear can save you a little bit, but a good head kick still puts your lights out.
Moses really able to keep saving himself by clinching, but he's definitely getting the worst of these exchanges, in my opinion.
Cameron hitting a good uppercut there as Moses was closing the distance.
Excellent hip turn by Cameron Burton. 10-second knock.
Those guys breaking out the kicks.
Another solid 2 by Burton.
Cameron Burton certainly not short on energy. See Cameron Burton very light on the feet. Good block by Moses to recognize the head kick. Cameron Burton going to the well twice on that same setup.
Another hard 2.
Moses Lee been more aggressive this round. I think he knows he's down on the scorecards.
Moses, yeah, he's definitely looking to throw his hands a little bit more. He was having some trouble getting his strikes in earlier, and now he seems to be able to at least get off 1 or 2 here. He is throwing that right hand hard.
You know, sometimes it's understandably you hold back a little bit in the earlier rounds. You want to make sure you leave some gas in the tank. And then when round 3 hits, you just let it all go. I'd like to see Cameron mix up his attack a little bit. He's tried to come in with that kick several times. I think Moses is hip to that now as he comes to spinning back fist. Ooh, big lead hook.
Having a lot of success when he's throwing combinations.
Yeah, Moses is going to need to leave that lead hand a little higher. Cameron Burton has scored with that lead hook several times.
There's been a couple times where he has wilted him slightly with that right hand, but Moses keeps firing back.
We can hear, man, it's over near us in Lawson. We can hear the thudding of that leather. Cameron Burton, not a big man, but he has got some dynamite in those hands.
He is slinging very hard. I got to say, I'm impressed with Moses' chin. I only wish he would keep his hands a little bit higher and not absorb those punches directly like he is.
Yeah, he's eating some big shots. As Cameron says, man, if you throw me, you're coming down with me.